Why hello beautiful friends, my name is Katie and in today's video I'm going to show you guys some of the bad decisions that I've made this weekend, one of which included downloading TikTok, so if I'm a bit woo and a little bit weird, that is why. Also, the reason why I'm dressed like this with the bows is because I was doing a video for TikTok. I don't know why, I'm just kind of obsessed and that's a thing that's happening. But also, I was at my local thrift store and they decided that instead of just doing a dollar rack, they were going to do a 4 for $1 items all out there in blissful beautifulness. And of course I was like, I love a good deal. Good deals are my favorite. But I decided that I definitely had to get a couple of things, and for some reason everything I picked ended up being Christmas colored, so I figured I would just go with it. I already had these cute bows in my hair, I already had my Christmas sweater on, so let's just make this one a Christmas themed, super cheap DIY thrift store haul. So let's go. I actually ended up getting 9 clothing items and I will tell you guys the price of each of these, and also this Virginia Tech koozie, which was only $1, and I definitely had that moment where I was like, $1, that's so much money, and then I remembered that I spent $7 on one of those originally, so now I have 2 and one of them was at least a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna explain to you guys my thought process while I was buying things. Originally thinking I was gonna do like a DIY a bunch of clothes in under an hour challenge, but the more I look through them, the more the items just were either really good as is, or they were just really not good and really just not worth taking home. So because of that, I only got 2 items that I might DIY, and I'm gonna show you those first because they're just ridiculous. Here's our first item up that was only $1/4. Can you believe it? It is this red lace shirt, but it doesn't have like the super cool fun like hippie lace. It has the very standard lace that you can literally find at Joann's. This is the most common form of lace ever. I'm gonna insert a picture of 2 ideas that I had for like, oh, maybe I could transform it into this. So that is why I got this one to begin with. But here's the thing. I'm thinking that if you turned it around, you could do something cool. I could make one of these looks happen by turning it around, because then you get that really cool V in the back with the detailing, and maybe cutting out the lining so that this is sheer. So that's kind of my thought. That's why I thought this could be kind of cool. Maybe it could do something better than just what it is, because it obviously is not amazing as is. It also has shoulder pads, which is always a crowd favorite. Okay guys, I tried. This one is not gonna fit, but next up is this other lace ensemblage. You can see it's very just standard lace. Team, I lost all of my bows in that adventure. This is what the dress looks like. You can see it's got that nice 80s bow. Look at all that 80s flair. It is pretty fantastic, but obviously it is way too small to ever fit me as is. But I just, for $1/4, you just can't pass this stuff up for $1/4. And then next up is this green sweater shirt, which is one where I feel like this was super cool and then it was totally out, and now they're kind of cool again, especially when tucked into pants. I know it's kind of hard to tell because they're literally the same color as my pants, but this one is definitely, it's really soft. It fits really well. This was one of the reasons why I was like, I can't even DIY this. This shirt is just fine the way it is. This is something I could just wear out casually and it looks cute and adorable. Next up is this green shirt, which I don't know why, I just thought this shirt was just fun. And I think because it was only $1/4, I just thought this shirt would be so fun, especially if you were going anywhere that was tropical and beachy and actually not, you know, where we currently are, which is in the middle of winter, even though it's still 70 degrees outside where I live. But I don't know, I just thought that this shirt would be super cool. And I thought I could pair them with these white jeans that I got at the thrift store, but I will say I can understand why the person donated them. These look horrendously bad in person, and they show absolutely everything. Like I feel like they make you look worse than you actually look in real life. This shirt was only $1/4. These pants were $3, and they have the ripped jean effect, which because I'm very short and petite, that means that they're gonna be too long on my feet, and then the rip part isn't actually on my knees. So I am kind of bummed about wasting $3 on these pants that definitely they don't make me look good, but that is okay. Sometimes things are just a miss at thrift stores.
And they were only $3, and the thrift store I buy from gives all the donations to charity, so it's not totally the worst thing ever.
But I will definitely be giving these pants back and keeping the shirt because I like the shirt. I just hate these pants. Next up is this red shirt that again was giving me like Christmas vibes and also like, oh, it might be cute. And normally I'd honestly pair this with a high-waisted skirt, but I was trying to be different, trying to get out of my comfort zone. So again, I think this one would be good if you tied it, but also weren't wearing these ugly fugly pants. And maybe I could cuff these sleeves so they're a little shorter. Just everything on me when it's at this length is just not great. It's kind of weird. I think that looks better. That looks better. Yeah. This shirt was also a quarter, so I feel like you could definitely dress it up, do something fun, and if nothing else, you can fabulously decorate it into something fun and Christmassy. So next up is this dark green dress from Ann Taylor Loft. I promise it is green. It looks really black in the viewfinder, but it's definitely green, and it's just kind of the classic Ann Taylor shape. But because I've been sitting at my house for a while and, you know, making TikToks, a lot of my clothes have sort of not fit as well as they could have. So I've been in need of something to wear to my nephew's baptism. So I was looking at this dress, going back and forth, like, what do we think? I don't know. It was $3, which it's funny because when I get to a thrift store, suddenly everything is Gucci pricing. And I'm like, gasp, I cannot buy a dress for $3. That is way too much money. When in reality, it's like, I'm sure this dress was like $80 and the original owner probably spent like $30 to $40 on it. So me sitting over here like, $3, I cannot. Is kind of humorous and kind of funny, but this dress fits super well. I really like it. It's not too tight in the waist, which is always something I'm looking for, especially this time of year when, I don't know, I like eating food and I want to be able to breathe. But I thought this dress would be really perfect because it nips in right at your waist. Again, I know it's really hard to tell, I'm sorry guys, that it is so dark. This dress could really definitely benefit from lots of pretty accessories with a sparkly pretty belt, with a bow in your hair if you're going for something Christmassy, or with my favorite item, which is the Christmas sweater with extra bling on it, so you can be blingy with a double bling and still have a waist. But I don't know, I just thought this dress was really cute and I'm definitely going to have to wear it to my nephew's baptism because it's the only thing that fits. So how you know who your true friends are? This next dress I actually got for my friend because I owed her $3, but this dress was also $3. It is from Old Navy, and she kept telling me how all she really wanted was one of these giant loose swingy dresses with sleeves that she dresses her 2-year-old daughter in. And when I saw this one, I was like, oh my gosh girl, I have got to get that for you because it is nice and swingy. And the funniest part was she texted me back just like, I'm not sure, it's $3, what if I don't like it? And I was like, this is why we're best friends, because we both have this dilemma of $3, that's a lot of money. I don't know if I can spend $3 on a giant swing dress, but I think she's actually going to love this thing because it is just so comfy, it is so soft, it is so swingy. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. This is what happens when I've been stuck in my house too long during quarantine. Whoop, 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 whoop. Next up is this wrap dress that is red, and honestly I only got this because I was thinking to myself, oh, if I did want to do a DIY video, this would be perfect to make into a skirt, but also it fits as is, so I'm not sure if I would actually cut it up or if I would just leave it as is because it does fit. It's fine. It's not too tight and it's stretchy, which, as you guys know, stretch is my favorite kind of material. That's not true. Sparkle is my favorite kind of material, which brings us to our next item. Alrighty, the next item up are these high-waisted like dress pants that are pretty formal. They definitely feel like they came out of the 80s or 90s, but they're just, I don't know, they're really cool. They're really high-waisted. They are a little bit snug. They're not the loosest fitting thing ever. The only problem is I literally have no clue what you would wear on top with these to turn them more casual, because they're definitely more of like a formal fitting pant. So that is why I have chosen to pair it with my super sparkly shirt. This is literally like my favorite shirt in the entire world. I mean, look at this. Who doesn't want to sparkle? Who doesn't want to sparkle in their real life? I thought that would be kind of cool, like give it a high-waisted vibe. I have no idea what kind of shoes you would wear with this. I feel like these pants with this sparkly top, with this vintage sparkle bag that I love. I feel like this look would be perfect if you're going out somewhere cool, like back when we used to go to the theater and we could see plays and shows and do stuff. This vibe would be super awesome and super great. And I just miss going outside. I miss going places. I miss the things we used to do.
But I definitely want the world to be a much better place when we come out of this. I want us to have learned from our other mistakes and just have a better world
that is full of understanding and love and kindness and compassion, and hopefully a little less consumerism, because we have way too much crap at thrift stores, to the point where thrift stores literally have to sell stuff for basically free because there is so much stuff. But I digress. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. Thank you guys for thumbsing them up. It really means the world to me and I just love it. And I hope you guys have a great one. Bye!